Guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now, in today's video, we are going to be talking about why I might have just spent a little too much money on Meta stock. We bought some shares. We're starting that process of dollar cost averaging as this stock sells off. Now, I want to talk about why we're buying it, the thought process I have behind it, and giving you guys my intrinsic value of it. So, we'll do some calculations. I'll show you guys how I do it. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you do, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into it. All right. The first thing when looking at Meta stock here is this huge sell-off, right? We saw the stock go from $740 all the way down to $580 a share. Now, this move is about 20%. So this sell-off is crazy. The reason why we're getting so much sell-off here is because just the general market conditions right now. We have uncertainty with tariffs. We had the Fed come out and they didn't cut rates, which the stock market was hoping for. They paused rates, which was kind of expected, but honestly, we were hoping for better news. We have tariffs. We have just so much uncertainty, and what happens with uncertainty is sell-off. People pull out cash, especially with growth stocks like Meta. People want to pull it out and put it into something a little more stable, like more reliable dividend stocks, maybe gold, something that could appreciate more. All right. Why do we buy Meta? So recently here today, one of the things I noticed here was the sell-off. That's the first thing, right? I never want to buy a stock at all-time highs. For me, that never makes sense. You always hear that expression, buy low, sell high. So obviously the stock is sold off, and right now it's like buying this stock all the way back in mid-2024, even though we've seen some great growth on the earnings reports. All right, the next thing I want to look at here is the fundamentals. The fundamentals are very, very important for stocks, investments, trading, and what they entail is to look at the financial statement here. And this is kind of what we've seen. We've seen an increase of revenue of about 21%. Operating revenues up. We see the gross profit is up. We see all these metrics looking very, very, very good. So this is what's important is we're getting this sell-off not because of this, because of emotion. Right now, there's just so much emotion into the market. And often with investing and trading is any action in the market is often an overreaction, right? This is like if we look at like the S&P 500, we've seen a huge sell-off here just because of emotion. And that's pretty much it, right? So for me, even with this, I've been dollar cost averaging, this as well. But going back to Meta, another indicator I want to show you guys is something called the RSI. The RSI stands for the Relative Strength Index. It's a technical indicator, but right here it's trading for about a 34, which the last time it was trading for a 34 was back in this range. And what happened? We saw great buying pressure from near and around. We saw a good move from here at 460 to about 500, and then we saw this move from about 440 up to about 540. So some good moves. And another time it was trading back in here where we saw a good move, right? You guys can see the dip. Great move. So the RSI, the last time it was trading for there, we had great buying pressure. Now, another thing I want to show you guys here is this is our Benjamin Graham, who's the author of The Intelligent Investor. Now, this is the book Warren Buffett himself read. Now, he went ahead and custom made this formula that I coded into our school. So I'll put this down below and you guys can get 51% off if you guys want this code trader. But there's all this other stuff in here about how to find stocks, trading, all that. But it's giving the intrinsic value of Meta stock right now at $581, which is actually good because right now it's under and around that 581 mark, right? So anytime it dips down below 581, we're going to buy this. This is an absolute for sale sign, bargain of a deal for me to pick up shares. And I understand Meta stock is very volatile. It's risky. It's a growth stock. I'm well aware of that, but I think the long-term outlook for Meta carries a lot of potential. And yeah, I'm using the sell-off to my advantage. It sold off 20%. For me, I'm going to buy some shares of it. So let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, check out our school, and we'll see you guys. Take care.